Are live on a Wednesday, and we filled 8-box 2024 Finest Football PYT number 3. All cards shipping this one. It hit our store live at 9 a.m. Pacific time, just like all of our breaks here at Bulldog Sports Cards. Thanks for those of you that jumped in early and often, grabbing your favorite squads. All cards will ship. Thank you for the rip. Filler for the teams in yellow. Serial number takes precedence if there is one. If not, it goes to the card number. If there's only letters, it goes to the player's first name letter. First name, first letter. Huh? Oh, I don't know. I was probably messing with it back here. Nice, thanks. Okay. Xavier Worthy, Brock Bowers, Jaden Daniels, rookie, Caleb Williams, rookie, and a blue, Bruce Smith for the Bills, Malik Neighbors, a silver, refractor Worthy, J.J. Watt, and a Jalen Polk. Hope everyone had a great Wednesday. Our week is halfway over already. There's John Elway, debuts Bucky. Here's Silver, Leggett. Corley for the Jets. Gotta go to the 3 spot. And a Bucky base rookie. Ladd, Brennan Rice, Keon Coleman. Our first auto is for the Falcons. Rips Van Winkle is on the Falcons. That's a Braylon Trice. Kurt Warner, Favre, Montana. The Aeneas Smith for the Eagles. Gotta go to the 9. Cooper DeJean. His rookies go to the 4 spot. And we've got a Jason Elam for the Broncos. Man, we pulled a lot of Jason Elam in Finest this year, I feel like. A Bucky Irving for the Buccaneers. Marvin Harrison, Dynamos. Fred Taylor, Tim Tebow, and a Dallas Turner. Pat White, Benson. Ooh, nice one here for the Broncos. That's to 125 on the Finest debuts. Bo Nix. A.D. Mitchell, That'll go to the 5 spot. Drake May, rookie. Nice one here for the Raiders to 49. That's the blue Brock Bowers. Nice hit, Raph. Jaden Daniels, Bo Jackson. Xavier Worthy, rare. Or maybe that's uncommon. No, that's the rare one. Alright, that was box 1. Bucky. A Newton. Chad Johnson, Roger Craig, Eli Manning, and a McMillan. Dallas Turner, Marvin Harrison, Blake Corum, Corley, that'll go to the 3 spot again, and a Polk. And A.D. Mitchell for the Colts, filler squad. That's going to the 1 spot. Shannon W's on the 1. That's one there, Shannon. To 25, Cade Stover for the Texans. And a Tom Brady, not numbered field generals there for the Bucks, Bucky Irving, and a Bryce Young. Neighbors. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh. These are exciting. Wow, how about a Steve Young gold? That's for Big Dog. Nice hit there. How about a Steve Young finest greats to 50? A Lad McConkey to 150, or Brennan Rice to 150. Xavier Worthy refract. Ooh, a Jaden Daniels on the X-Fractor. There's a Tom Brady for the Buccaneers to 99. Team finest. Stover, Wilson, Reed, Chad Johnson, a Walter Payton for the Bears to 250. Ooh, we got a short print here. The man, Peyton Manning for the Colts. Wow. Short print for the filler squads. Who's it gonna be? The 3 spot, Matt. That's sick. It's a great card there, Matt. $29 filler on the man short print Manning. That is a sick one. Keon Coleman, Chop. We only get one autograph that box? We had the... Do we only have one autograph that box, though? Steve Young. Oh, yeah, A.D. Mitchell. No, there was two. Michael Vick for the Falcons. Ooh, and our mystery. It's a mystery. Stroud. Joe Montana, Steve Young, and Brad Johnson, I'm guessing. It's a Brad Johnson for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Danny White, Michael Pratt, Steve Young, Emmitt Smith, and a Polk. How about a Johnny Wilson for the Eagles? That's a filler squad hit. Not numbered auto here, which means this is going to the J. That's DQ on the J. A.D. Mitchell is going to the 7 spot. Gold auto. Kurt Warner for the Cardinals. That's to 50. Riley T on the Cardinals. Nice hit there, Riley. Dan Marino, Bucky Irving. Yeah. And Audrey Stemi, Fred Taylor, and a Dallas Turner. A.D. Mitchell, 12 of 20. The Colts are just killing right now. 2 spots, Rip Van Winkle, 12 of 20 on the A.D. Mitchell. McNabb, Ricky Williams, Staubach, and another McNabb. Throw you a bone. What are you talking about? You've had a good break so far. You had a numbered Brock Bowers already. Raf G. You've had a numbered Brock Bowers already. How about a Prodigy's autograph for the Bears, Big Jimmy Day 6. Crabette, Bo Nix, eight spot on the Crabette. Tom Brady again. How about a Dynamos Shipley 49 of 50 for the Eagles? That's the 9 spot in the filler. Roger Craig. Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. Shannon W's on the Packers. What up, Wiggy McWiggleson? What up, Wiggy? Pulling heat as usual, indeed, my friend, indeed. Bo Nix refractor is nice. Chop Robinson to 150. Blue Burton for the Bengals. That's a filler squad. That is going to the 3. Ray Davis. That was a Caleb base. Brock Bowers debuts, Marvin Harrison X-Fractor, and the Jaden Daniels. That's the uncommon Daniels. Keon Coleman for the Bills. Spencer Rattler for the Saints. That'll go to the 7 spot. Brock Bowers, Gronk, and a Bowers rookie. How about a Kevin Falk? Man, we found this guy a lot, haven't we? Found a lot of Falk. It's not our Falk. Frank Gore going to the 1 spot. League neighbors. A Xavier Worthy to 75 for the Chiefs. Keenan McCardell for the Jaguars. Marshawn Lloyd, a Cooper DeJean, Burton. Burton will be the 6th spot there on the X-Fractor. The DeJean on the X-Fractor debuts is the 0. Bo Nix, Larry Johnson, Louis Luiatu going to the 8th spot. Drake May, Warner, Kuechly, and a Campbell. It's a Bucky Irving for the Buccaneers. CBC's on the Buccaneers with a Bucky. Peyton Manning. I'll go to the 5 spot. Mark Chmura for the Packers. He is kind of a Packer legend, Mark Chmura. Terrell Owens for the Cowboys. Brock Bowers refractor. Michael Vick to 200. Peyton Manning. Barry Sanders for the Lions. Oops. Caleb Williams, X-Fractor. Tom Brady. Two boxes remain. Caleb Williams is really the only autograph to note. And that was a base auto. We must be due for a huge redemption or something. We must be due for a huge redemption. Mike Singletary, Malik Neighbors, Paul, Malik Neighbors again. Bo Nix, Chop. A Dallas Turner for the Vikings. That's to 99. Rips Van Winkle is on the Vikings. That's an edge to 25. 17 to 25 for Big Jimmy D6. What are the kids doing? Just hanging out at home? For the Vikings, how about a Dante Culpepper? What a pep. That's a pep auto right there. Back-to-back autos for the Vikings. Let's work rips. And a nice Drake May to 99 here for Bigger Chris. That's Matt's. Barry Sanders to 99. Peyton Manning, that'll go to the 0. Nice Caleb Williams here for Big Jimmy D6 on the blue X-Fractor. Jaden Daniels, A.D. Mitchell. One box remains in this case, number 3. Good luck. There's got to be a redemption up in here. There's got to be a redemption up in here. Bo Nix, Drake May, Jaden Daniels. One of those three has got to be in this box right here. There's absolutely no excuse for anything other than that. Jaden Daniels, Dante Hall into Shipley. Fred Taylor for the Jags. May, there's a Knicks X-Fractor. For the Saints, it's a Spencer Rattler. The Saints are a filler squad. This is not numbered, meaning it's going to the S spot for Frank. Chris Jenkins. Fred Taylor. For the Bengals there on the Jenkins. That'll go to the 8 spot. It's a Mark Chmura. Second auto of Chmura in the case, followed by Emmitt Smith Gold for the Cowboys. Peyton Manning, Smith, and the neighbors. A.D. Mitchell again, going to the 3 spot. Heap, Fouts, and to Bradshaw. A.D. Mitchell was all over this case. Cooper DeJean. That was probably, I don't know. I felt like the case was decent, but definitely not as good as we have seen. There's a recap. Nice Drake May there to 99. Thank you for the fill, everybody.